7 o'clock here in the Milwaukee area. So just so we get a good edit here, I'm just going to wait 3 seconds and then we are going to go. Get something out of the way here first. All right, you guys, let's get this thing started. First of all, thank you. Thank you for spending a little bit of your Tuesday evening with us. My name is Steve Schultz, and I have got the pleasure of sharing some really, really good information with you guys here. Like I said, those of you who are guests, the reason that you were invited here tonight is just to get some information. And please understand, all it is information. And it's up to you to decide what you want to do with this information. I have been in the networking industry for 34 plus years now, and what I'm going to share with you guys here tonight is by far the greatest opportunity that I have seen in my 34-year career, and that's saying something because we've had some success in this industry. We built a team of about 225,000 people and have made millions of dollars in the process, and none of it is comparing to what we're doing here with the Super Patch Company. What we are going to do tonight is we are going to introduce you to something that is becoming a worldwide phenomenon. And what we are talking about is unlocking human potential through unrivaled technology. And unrivaled simply means we have no competition. Guys, understand that when we introduce this technology to you tonight, and that's what it is. It's not a product, it's a technology. We have no competition. There is nobody in the world doing what the Super Patch Company is doing. And Jay Dollywall, the founder and the CEO of Super Patch, he said, I am here to build something generational that will transform the world. Anything else is a waste of time. And Jay's technology is disruptive. It's very disruptive. You know, disruptive technology has always changed the world and always will. Now, when I talk about disruptive technology, I'm talking about, let's throw out some examples here. The automobile was a disruptive technology. Air travel was a disruptive technology. The internet, very disruptive. How about our cell phones? Very disruptive. And when these technologies were being developed, when people were talking about the automobile, other people were saying, there is nothing wrong with the horse and buggy. People were actually saying that. And when flight, you know, the Wright brothers, when they introduced the world to flight, people said, you're crazy, you're nuts. And they were almost put in prison for being crazy. And when the internet came upon us, nobody understood it. They said it was a fad. And now, try to live without automobiles, airplanes, the internet, and your cell phone. Today, we can't live without it. And this technology that we're talking about here tonight is going to be that disruptive. See, guys, solving the biggest problems creates what? The biggest opportunities. And one of the biggest problems that our world faces today is wellness, health and wellness. And if you take a look at these numbers on this page right here, guys, 6 billion people around the world suffer from sleep issues. 2.4 billion people suffer from high stress. 1.6 billion people suffer from chronic aches and pains. 2 billion people suffer from low energy. Guys, that's a major, major problem. And the current solution to all of those problems is front and center right here. Drugs and supplements and over-the-counter products and caffeine for energy, really? And diet changes and lifestyle changes. Well, the risks that come with those current solutions are side effects, high costs, hard to use, lifestyle change resistance. People don't want all of that. What people really want for solutions to the health and wellness problem that we have in our world today is something that's already tested. And how about something that's tested to be proven that it works, but 100% drug-free with a low cost that is safe for you to use and children to use with no side effects? That is what the Super Patch Company is all about. Guys, today we have 12 different super patches, and this patch is very, very unique. It's only a 2x2 patch, so it's very, very small. But the uniqueness of this patch is that there's nothing on it. There are no drugs, no stimulants, no supplements, no vitamins, no chemicals. There are no ingredients whatsoever. The only thing that's on this patch is a pattern, and the pattern has ridges. And when those ridges come in contact with your skin, the receptors in your skin can read that pattern like a QR code. And it sends a message back to your brain to fix things. And we've got patches that will help people with balance, stability, and range of motion. We've got a patch to help people with pain. We've got one to help people sleep. We've got one to help people focus. We've got one to help people deal with stress. We've got one to help people enhance their mood. How about one to help people burn more calories at rest? Yeah, now I've got your attention, right? Guys, you can wear all 12 of these patches at the same time. And I know, Crystal, you're laughing right now because I always say if you are a hot mess, and you guys know who you are, you can wear all 12 of these at the same time. I know, I've got 6 of them on right now. And the reason you can wear them all at the same time is because each patch has a different pattern that sends a different signal to a different part of your brain so they don't short circuit one another. The patches are water resistant, which means you can shower with them, you can swim with them, you can exercise with them. All we're going to ask people to do is switch them out every 24 hours because at the end of 24 hours, the glue starts to wear off a little bit. The pattern actually starts to wear down a little bit, making them a little bit less effective. The patches are made by 3M in Minneapolis, Minnesota. So it is a medical grade adhesive. There is no latex in these patches, and we are registered with the FDA. Now, one of the things that we are super excited about is today we have 12 patches, and in a couple weeks, we are going to have 13. Guys, our Boost patch is going to be launched to the associates, the people who are already in the business. That's going to be launched to us on November 11th. Now, the Boost patch is an energy patch. Now, I want you guys to think about that for a second. The energy market, okay, the energy drink market in 2023 was a $73 billion industry. And you know it's true because you walk into these convenience stores and the coolers are filled with all kinds of Red Bulls and Monster Energy drinks. And you walk up to the cash register to check out and there's 5-Hour Energy. It's all over the place. But you know what the problem is with those types of products? Is the crash. The energy is great, but the crash is horrible. So imagine having all of the pluses of a Monster Energy without any of the crash or any of the negative side effects. That's what Boost is all about, and that is going to be launched in November 11th for people like us, people that are already in the business, and for the rest of the world on December 1st. Now, the best way to explain how these patches work is to show you how these patches work. I want you guys to meet Brandy. Brandy, I met Brandy about 2 years ago. She came to one of our live events in Alabama, and she had no idea why she was at the event. Somebody invited her to come, and we're talking very similar to the way we're talking right now. And at the end of the event, Brandy said, "I have a really hard time walking up and down a flight of stairs. Do you have something that will help me?" And we kind of laughed a little bit. We said, "Ooh, I don't know." But we knew darn well what the result was going to be. So I want you guys to watch Brandy walking up and down a flight of stairs with and without wearing the technology. Okay? This video is 1 minute in length. Here we go.
How many years have you had an issue going up and down the stairs?
Since I was 33, I'm 46, so you can do the math, I can.
13 years.
Thank you.
Go ahead, John. Please be careful. Okay, I'm going to put the Liberty patch on her right now. And she's going to do all of that again.
And by the way, just walking up and down this many times, usually I'm in a lot of pain too, and that's not as bad.
This is her 3rd time doing it. There you go.
It's amazing. Utterly amazing.
Guys, I've been watching that video for over 2 years now, and at the end, she says, it's amazing, it's utterly amazing. We changed Brandy's life in less than an hour when she was introduced to the Super Patch Company. Now, the question is, how does it work? How does this possibly work? And Jay Dollywald, the founder of the Super Patch Company, he called me 2.5 years ago, and he was trying to explain this to me on the phone. And I said, Jay, I don't get it. I just don't get it. So I flew up to Toronto and I met Jay, and I said, Jay, how am I supposed to explain this to my friends? I said, I'm not a neuroscientist or anything like that. How am I supposed to explain this to my friends? And he said, here's how you explain it. And this is what got me. He said, Steve, close your eyes and hold out your hand. And so I did. And he put a pen in my hand. And he said, what's in your hand right now? I said, Jay, it's a pen. He goes, how do you know? Your eyes are closed. How do you know? I said, Jay, because I know what a pen feels like. He said, exactly. He said, your skin is sending a message to your brain that says this is a pen. He said, Steve, I could have put anything in your hand and you would have known what it was without looking at it. He said, I've just figured out a way to create a pattern that when it touches your skin, the receptors in your skin read it, send a message back to your brain to fix things. And I've got patches to help people sleep and with pain, and he rattles off all those things that I just told you. And I just looked at him and I said, Jay, you've got something here that can change the world. And he smiled and he said, I know. Now, Jay came out with a very, very quick video. It's only 1.5 minutes long on explaining a little bit more of the science. Because listen, guys, when you're out sharing this technology with people, you are never going to be the expert. You never have to understand how this all works. When people say, well, Steve, how does it work? I tell them that little pen example that I told you, but I send them this video. I want you guys to see this video. It'll give you a little better understanding of the science behind it. Once again, it's 1.5 minutes long. Here we go.
Super Patch is the most advanced wearable technology in the market, with 15+ years of research and development. Super Patches are 100% drug-free, non-invasive, and backed by science. Our skin absorbs and transmits information from many different types of stimulation. Every physical, emotional, and psychological function has a corresponding neural code or message in our brain that controls and regulates it. Due to factors such as injury, stress, genetics, etc., these neural codes can get disrupted, leading to poor health, wellness, and performance. At Super Patch, we've decoded these neural messages that manage the neural control of physical, emotional, and psychological functions. Every single Super Patch has a unique pattern of ridges in it, similar to a QR code. When these ridges come in contact with our skin, the receptors in and around our skin send a message to our brain, which then decodes it. This intricate pattern of ridges is known as vibrotactile technology, or VTT for short. When the patch stimulates the skin receptors, it generates and sends a very complex signal to our brain to correct the specific neural codes that may be disrupted. The effects are almost immediate. So you focus less on overcoming wellness and quality of life challenges and more on living a happier and healthier life. Whether it's improving your sleep, enhancing your sports performance, or unlocking other life-enhancing benefits, Super Patch has you covered. Try Super Patch today and start your health and wellness journey.
That video right there, you guys, makes you look like an expert. And all you have to do is just text it to somebody and they're like, wow, that is amazing. Guys, the Super Patch Company has advantages. And I don't want you to read this page right here. There are way too many words on this page. I'm just going to go through it very, very quickly with you. But first of all, we've got global protection. And what that means is nobody in the world is doing what we're doing. Like I mentioned earlier, we have no competition whatsoever. Somebody asked me the other day, they said, well, does Jay have a patent on this? Did he patent this technology? And I said, no. Because when you patent something, you have to give away your secrets. Coca-Cola is not patented. Kentucky Fried Chicken is not patented. This is intellectual property. The way Jay protects it is exactly the same way that Walt Disney protects Mickey Mouse. You mess with Mickey, you're going to be in trouble. You mess with the patches, you're going to be in trouble, okay? Number two here, we can maximize the market. I don't care if you are a man, if you're a woman, and I don't even care what age you are. If you have skin, you can use the Super Patches. The patches work. They work almost instantly. Some of them do work instantly. We are compliant because we are registered with the FDA. No changes are required. Nobody has to change their lifestyle. It's as easy as putting on a Band-Aid. That's what it is. They are priced right. Okay, each little individual patch. You guys ready for this? Now you know it's a new technology, so you're gonna have to pay for it a little bit. It's $2. Each little patch is, and that's the retail price. And nobody wants to pay retail, okay? But that's the retail price. And we have a co-op marketing program. Guys, this company is going out and gathering customers. How would you like to get paid on the customers that the company gathers for you? You don't have to do the work. The company's gathering the customers. You just have to participate in the co-op program, and you get paid. And we can explain all of that to you. Now, here is your opportunity. Because hopefully, in the very, very short 16 minutes that I've been talking to you so far, I've at least piqued your interest. And you're like, seriously? Do those things really, really work? And the answer is yes. They absolutely, positively work. And you have the ability to go out there and share this technology with people that you know. And if you want to get involved as an associate with the Super Patch Company, there are 5 different ways to get started. There are 5 different launch kits. I'm only going to talk about 2 of them tonight because I think these are the 2 best values. We have the Momentum Kit and the Omni Kit. And these are the right choices for people who want to build and earn quickly. All right? The Momentum Kit, you are getting almost $3,700 worth of patches for $19.99. Guys, that is an unbelievable. You're paying way below wholesale for the patches here. The Omni Kit, you're getting about $1,500 worth of patches for $9.99. All right, once again, these are incredible values. And listen, like I said, there's 3 other choices, and you can get together with the person who invited you, but these are the best value, and these are the kits that I tell people, if you want to get off to a fast start and put yourself in the right position, choose one of these kits. Guys, think about it. Where else do you get a chance to work in a $500 billion market with a company and a product that has over $25 million in research and development, a proven track record in just 18 months for less than $2 grand? For less than $2 grand. That's the opportunity that is in front of you right now. Now, what do? Let me show you this very, very quickly. When you decide to get started with us and go share this technology with people, the first thing I'm going to ask you is, do you know 2 other people that might want to do this with you? Who are the first 2 people that you think might want to go out there and do this with you? And I'm hoping that you're thinking about those 2 people right this very second, because what we're going to do is we're going to take those 2 people, the people that you just brought into the business, and we're going to say to these 2 people, do you each know 2 people? And they're going to go, yeah, I probably know 2 people. And then we're going to take those 4 people and say, hey, do you know a couple of people that might be interested in doing this with us? And that's the basic building block right there. 2 who get 2 who get 2. Now, we've got other bonuses and things like that you can participate in. You can earn an extra 200, 400 here. But listen, if you want to earn, and I'm not going to go through all this with you tonight, but if you want to earn extra bonuses, that means you have to do just a little bit more. So if you take a look at this basic building block, if you want to earn those extra bonuses, just bring in 1 more friend. All right? So 2 who get 2 who get 2, and then bring in 1 more friend. And if everybody in your group comes in with the Omni Kit, the $9.99 kit, not even the biggest kit, the $9.99 kit, you'd make about $1,500. Now, you can go do that tomorrow if you wanted to, or you could do that this week, or you could do it this month. Okay, do it in your first 30 days. That's what you're going to make. If everybody came in with the Momentum Kit, you'd be earning almost $2,100. Okay? So guys, I just wanted to show you, it's like, and that's just kind of the upfront money. That's not even including the residual money that you make month after month. And what you're looking at is just the start. Because these people down here, they're going to go get their 2. And then those people get their 2 who get their 2. Guys, once you get this started with the right people, you've got no chance of stopping it. You have no chance. All right? All you want to do is get it started. And remember, this is a product that nobody in the world has. We have no competition. And we have a lot of success so far. Guys, $25 million invested in research and development. The patches that we're sharing with you right now were launched in January of 2023 here in North America. Today, we can do business in 30 different countries. We've got offices in Canada, in the USA, in Ireland, and in Germany. We've got distribution centers in Canada, here in the US, Germany, the Netherlands, and Spain. $60 million in revenue in our first year in 2023. We're projected to do over $100 million in 2024. 75 million patches have been sold since January of 2023. And guys, we haven't even started yet. Next year, we're opening up Turkey, Switzerland, Mexico, and Colombia. I know there are some people cheering right now because I've been hearing Mexico for 2.5 years. When are we going to Mexico? When are we going to Mexico? We've got patches in the NFL, in the NBA, in Major League Baseball, in the NHL, in NCAA, and we've got patches in the Champions Soccer League over in Europe. And our research, our pain research, has been in conferences, premiered in conferences all over the world. And we've got help. Guys, we have got help. We have got brand influencers. We've got brand influencers that are helping us spread the Super Patch, the brand and the name, including Jay Glazer. And those of you who are NFL fans, guys, you see Jay Glazer every single Sunday. In fact, Jay has got 12 NFL teams now using the Super Patches. And one of those teams are the world champion Kansas City Chiefs. And if you take a look at their record, they're 6-0 already this year. Right? So I'm going to say it's because of the patches. You guys, those of you that are looking at this for the first time, listen, you're not expected to understand how it all works. I want you to understand the excitement in my voice. And I want you to understand the excitement in the stories that people are talking about when using these patches. Listen, this is an opportunity that is sitting on your doorstep. It may never, ever come around again. People thought some of those innovations, those with the automobile and the internet, they thought people were crazy. And people thought Jay was crazy when he said, I can put together a patch that has nothing on it, and I can help people with many issues that they're dealing with. And people said, you're nuts. And you know what? It's here today. And you've got the opportunity to go share that with other people and make a whole bunch of money. So I'm going to turn you guys back over to the person who invited you, get all of your questions answered. And if you're joining us here tonight, let me be the first to welcome you to the Super Patch Company.